Do you remember when you were in grade school and you used to play the game Truth or Dare? I remember playing the game Truth or Dare and being equally as mortified to pick one of the two options because both were going to end up in an embarrassing scenario most of the time. But Truth, I remember being the one that was the most risk-free because I was mostly a good girl, which meant unfortunately revealing that I hadn't done most things, which was still embarrassing as a young girl. As an adult, I love to engage in the game of Truth and Dare. So it's a slight twist on the old one because you don't play it with an opponent. You play it with yourself. The way the game works is this. You sit down on whatever night it happens to be that you're spending with yourself, and it's your Truth and Dare night. I would pour myself a glass of wine and I would sit down with my notebook out on my patio with a nice comfy blanket and enjoy the evening, and while the sun's setting, I would write out my truth list, which is what is the truth of all of the things that I would love to do in the next few years, and what are the things that I would love to do in the next few months, or what are the things that I would love to do right now that kind of make me nervous? What are the things that I would love to do that I'm a little bit scared to do, that I'm a little unsure of? Who is it that I need to ask something that I'm a little bit scared to ask? Or what activity is it that I would like to try that kind of freaks me out a little bit? And make my truth list. After I've spent an evening making my truth list, which is always a really fun process to do, and again, I enjoy doing it with a glass of wine because it allows me to be able to add a few more things on there. The next part of that game is that within 1 week, I have to select something on that list which I'm going to take action on. And that's my dare. And by inserting that practice into my life on a monthly basis, allows you to learn and has allowed me to learn how to become an expert at Truth and Dare. To regularly put yourself into a scenario where you examine the things that you would love to do but are a little bit fearful of perhaps, and then to schedule one of them and do it, gives you evidence that you're not afraid to take action. Playing the Truth and Dare game as an adult is one of the most influential factors in building consistent confidence in your knowledge that you will not back down from things that scare you. That significant character difference in how you see yourself as a person fuels so many other components of your daily life, allows you to wake up with a little bit of a swing in your step, and can you even imagine the way that you walk once you've accomplished the dare for the first time and you've been able to check mark something off of your Truth and Dare list? I have another list, and it's my Truth and Done list, and it is all of the things that I have done that I was scared to do and I did them anyways. And that list is a list that lives in my space, so I see it all the time. So as opposed to being reminded of all the things that I need to do, I'm reminded of all the things that I did that scared me. It's easy to talk to yourself any way you want to. Having the Truth and Dare game alive in your life allows you to spice things up a little bit on your own terms.